is a No.com Sports Rant, December 28, 2007, at Fat Harry's Bar and Grill on the corner of St. Charles Avenue and Napoleon Avenue. Today we'll be asking local fans questions about the Hornets, Saints, and LSU Tigers. Does LSU deserve to be in the BCS National Championship game? Why or why not? And will they beat Ohio State if
I'll start with the last part first. Of course we're going to beat Ohio State. The Buckeyes are going down. Do they deserve it? The BCS to me is a compilation of stuff that nobody understands. Do they deserve it? They're the best two-loss team in the country. There's no doubt about that. Our two losses were two triple overtime losses to ranked opponents. Everybody else is complaining, but you know what? The computer and everybody else voted this way. Tough. Yes, we deserve to be there.
All right, I pull for all my state schools. Every college in this state, I pull for. But I love the Tigers.
All right. Does LSU deserve to be in the BCS National Championship?
Oh,
game?
yes. They should have been in the. They should have played USC a couple of years ago. They could squash this, so we'll squash it now. We will hurt Ohio State.
Yeah, and what do you think about that game? How do you think it's going to turn out? You really think LSU is going to dominate?
Oh, dominate big time. Size and speed will kill Ohio State. Plus, Ohio State hasn't played a game in 2 months.
Yeah. All right. And do you think in general Ohio State deserves to be in the game?
Yes, they do. They're a great football team. They had a great season. Now you got to bring up Hawaii because they went undefeated. But who do they play?
Yeah, but what if Hawaii wins this weekend against Georgia in the Sugar Bowl? I'm not going to say they are going to win. What if?
If they win, I think the NCAA ought to sponsor another game.
There we go. Okay.
I believe that LSU does believe to be in the BCS the game because, first off, we are not one of the number one corn-rated teams. We're not Nebraska State. We're not Ohio. We're not, all the corn-fed teams. And then this year, we came out of the ashes because of the last 2 years. I mean, we're NEC championships and everything. And what I really believe is going on with that is we lost some good players, we gained some good players, lost a lot of coaching guys along the way that went to other teams. Yes, we do. We got ranked at number 1. How can you beat that? Really, everyone is going to lose a game. Everyone is going to lose a game. It doesn't deserve to have you knocked down to number 12 like that. With Ohio is a very good team. Like I said, they're in the Corn Belt. They're in Ohio, Nebraska, Kansas, all those guys. Yes, we deserve to be up there like everyone else. And I'll tell you what, I'll put my money on LSU any given day because they're there to prove a point that they're just as good as these corn-fed teams that have always been there. It's always been Nebraska State versus Kansas, Kansas versus Ohio, and Idaho versus Arkansas, and LSU's always been just on the verge. We're like, okay, yeah, if we have an easy schedule. And not an easy schedule, but one that we can surpass. We did it a couple of times, and then people start having, some faith. That's all I have left after the Saints every season. I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, my team is LSU because right now what the Saints are playing for, they're playing. But LSU is going to be the name maker heartbreaker.